simple option that we see the service academies run at the
college level. Most things are called it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
They'll stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
We'll see how much they give him the ball here. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get...
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breaker. Things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you...
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones, 75 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
27-yard line.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd and 1. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Panther first down.
The play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete here. But trying to go back again to Adam Thielen. That'll bring up second down. And this one too low. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
To Miles Sanders.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
The pass. Complete to number 81.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown.
Miles Sanders, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
His kick is
And he'll bang that one through. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
at their own 25-yard line.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Now a first down carry by Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Second and 12. Operating from the gun. Jones throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. That's good. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. And he's caught right at the approaching the 10-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. So he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A good pickup there, a 22.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Adam Thielen with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. They'll go again to Jones. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Jones' pass intended for Olabisi Johnson.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the 18-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
32 on the carry.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He's got his man in stride, complete.
Caught by number 12.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first down, Sanders. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. Second and 4. And he whips that one incomplete there.
The pass.
You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
48-yard.
Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
And the Panther first down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
They'll run with Sanders. Sanders, a first down, still going. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 34 yards there and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Now they try the right side here. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Number 32.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now back to throw. This is caught. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt steak.
Come on. You can't give the guy a skirt steak.
That's a filet. 10 ounce. 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back back out to kick this one off. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
And now out comes Minnesota. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
7 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Jones. Jones breaking from the contact. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Operating from the gun. Jones. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Jones. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
That's good.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. And then be right back. The Vikings on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jones. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50, 30, 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have
That's
a
right.
defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Panthers.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself,
the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Here's Jones throwing after the interception. He finds an opening past the 40. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That catch good for only a couple. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones brings it in over the middle. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Oh, that's just not fair, and that'll run the line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. They'll drop this underneath for Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
Brandon,
and this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So now the Panthers down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And feeling on the right side. Now the ball comes loose. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Recovered by the Vikings.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week in practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, Taking care of the ball, so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball, and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Vikings, the win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes as they move to 4-7. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for Carolina, it's a loss that could wind up costing them a first-round bye as they dip to 9-3. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in Sports. I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.